requesting pushback. Delta 1 Tree 9er pushback request accepted.
Hi everyone, my name is Joel. We're going to be doing a cold and dark startup setup with the PMDG 737-600, and it's going to be a two-part video. The first part is just setting up the plane for flight, and the second part will be actually flying, making a flight from Miami to Orlando. So if you have another version other than the 600, they all work the same way. If you have a 7, 8, or 900, the only difference is the wing, basically the wingspan and the length of the airplane. The inside is virtually the same. So this video will still be beneficial for you.
Miami ground Beechcraft November 9er.
So let's get started. We'll get inside the plane. And
Beechcraft November 9er 71 Bravo Charlie taxi 2
we'll go ahead and get everything started here.
Using taxiway 12 November
I would recommend writing down the steps that I go through, because that's the only way I could do it, because there's really too many steps to getting this plane to work the right way.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway
the
tree
first
0
thing we're going to do,
75 Sierra Yankee Sierra cross runway tree 0 Papa Quebec 8 cross runway 27 Quebec 8 Amerijet 8411 heavy.
Let's get in here and
Miami ground
turn the batteries on. All you gotta do is flip down this battery guard, and then it sets
Delta 1
the
Tree 9er
batteries on.
taxi 2 and hold short of runway tree 0 using taxiway.
Once you have your batteries on,
Quebec 8 cross runway 27
then you can
Quebec
go
8.
to the
Contact tower on 118.3
FMC page, which will be on now, and go into FS. By the way, when you first get in, the first time you fly this plane, it's going to be running. So if you don't want it to be running, if you want it to be cold and dark, go into PMDG setups here, and you can set your. You can click on here and choose which option that you want as far as when you start up the plane. My startup state is cold and dark, so every time I get in the plane it'll be like this. So just FYI on that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into FS Actions and Ground Services, and we're going to request external power. Alright, so that is connecting. Go on the outside of the plane. Let's see if you can see this. There should be a, yeah, there it is right there. Little power unit with a wire connecting to the plane there. And once it says release, that means it's all set to go. So I'm going to go back. So now we got to turn it on, the ground power unit, by flipping the switch down.
Miami ground American 1751.
Okay, now we don't have to worry, we're not running off the battery anymore.
American 1751
external
pushback
power.
request accepted.
So we're all set there. So now we're going to go overhead and get our plane aligned. It takes about 8 minutes to align the plane. Turn those on, and this will set your timer here. There. And you just gotta wait a few seconds, and then it'll start the alignment and start the 8-minute countdown. Like I said, all versions of the PMDG plane are the same on the inside. sides. So
Miami ground
everything that I tell you
Avianca
applies to
009er
all of
requesting
them.
pushback.
Okay, so there we
Avianca
are.
009er pushback request accepted.
So now we're going to go back and
Miami ground American
on the
1751 requesting
emergency
the end
lights,
of
if you
pushback.
flip this down, that'll
American
put
1751
the
request
switch
to
on
end
armed
pushback
automatically.
received. American 8411
We'll go
heavy
ahead
hold
and
position. Caution the
turn our
departing
window
airbag.
heat switches on. These 4
Miami
switches
ground
up
American
here.
1751 with Sierra
And
ready to taxi IFR.
we turn our pitot tubes.
American
Meters on.
1751 taxi to and hold short of runway 30 via taxiway 20
Now we're going to
Tango
load
Quebec
some
8
fuel.
cross runway
You
27
don't have
Quebec
to do
8.
this. You can go with the default
Contact
amount,
tower
but
on
it really is a lot of
118
fuel
decimal when
for
ready.
what we're going to be doing here. So we're
Hold
going
position
to,
Amerijet 8411 heavy.
if you want to get back to where you can just hit the menu button, and that'll take you. So FS actions, fuel.
Taxiing, hold short runway 30
That's
via
how much
taxiway
default
20
fuel we have. We
Tango
don't need
Quebec
that
8
much.
cross
We're going
runway
to set it for
27
1/3.
Quebec 8 American
The 1/3
1751.
tank. And that will not have, so we won't be using the center tanks. So we won't have
Miami
to start
ground
up
Avianca
the
009er
fuel
with
pumps for
Sierra
the
ready
center
to
tanks.
taxi IFR.
So this is what we're going to be at
Avianca 009er
15,356,
taxi to
which
and hold
is
short of runway
15.4
30
in the
via
FMS.
taxiway 22
So
Quebec
when you see
Quebec
that,
8
you'll
cross
know
runway
what I'm
27
talking about.
Quebec 8. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready.
So now we're going to program the FMS. So let's get back out of here, go hit the menu button,
Miami ground Spirit Wings
FMS,
159er 1
clear out
requesting
this error
pushback.
message here,
Spirit Wings 159er
and
1 pushback request
we're enter the
accepted.
IRS position right now. Okay, so
Amerijet 8411 heavy hold position. Caution to
position
going on
in
final.
it. We got to fill this in here. The best way to do that is hit next page and choose one of these two right here. I always choose this one right here. Put it in the scratch pad down below. Go back to your previous page and there it is right there. We'll put that right in here. And now that's all set up for you. We're going to use the reference airport as KMIA. That's our takeoff airport. There we go. Route. Now they left this in here because you're going to need to put this for the origin. So it's already in it stayed in the scratch pad, so you can just click on that. And we'll put our destination airport, which is PMCO. Let me double check on my. I like to use SimBrief here. It's a free version. I don't pay for any of this stuff. PMCO. KMCO. Destination. Okay, there we go. So that's in. And now we're going to go ahead and set up our departures and arrivals. So departures from Miami, we're going to use runway. It's telling us to go with runway 30. We're going to do that here. Next page, runway 30. It's saying that you can use this VACAY, but in some of the other programs I didn't see that in there. I don't know if it's, it is in here. CAY1. We'll go ahead and try it and see how it looks. So we got like that. We're going to go ahead and route that and activate. There we go. Execute that. And now we're going to go to the next page. Hit the next page, that'll let you put in the rest of your route. This is a very short flight, so we only have one one waypoint. And
Miami
it's
Ground,
gonna be
American
WAPON.
1135, requesting pushback.
So,
American 1135, pushback request accepted.
POM. And that'll just go here, direct to there.
Miami Ground, Spirit Wings 15901,
Execute
requesting
that.
pushback.
So that's the only way.
Spirit Wings
Now we're going to put in
15901, pushback
our
request
arrival
accepted.
airport, and that's going to be 35 right. 35 right, and we do have a star, which is rides 1. So we'll go down here, there it goes back there. Rides 1. Okay. Right. We'll execute that. And let's go take a look at the legs page now. Let's see what's going on with that. So we're going to start out here. Next page. We've got to route this in.
Miami Ground, American 1135, requesting the end of pushback.
Next page.
American 1135, request to end
So what I'm
pushback
going to
received.
do is, so we're going to go ahead and see what's going on with this here. So let's go up here.
Miami Ground, American
We're
1135,
gonna set
Sierra,
our,
ready to taxi, IFR. American 1135,
let's set this
taxi
to
2, and hold
40
short of runway 30
right
using
here.
taxiway 20 Tango, Quebec 8, cross runway
And then if
27,
you
Quebec
turn-
8. Contact tower on 118
I want to see
Decimal
the
Tree
plan
when
for
ready.
this. And the easiest way to do it is to bring this map down and put it in this box right over
Taxi
here.
2 and hold
You
short
can do
runway
that
30
by hitting
using
turn
taxiway
this
20
switch.
Tango, Quebec 8, cross
There we
runway
go.
27, Quebec 8 American 1135.
Alright, now it's going to be a lot easier to see what's going on. We're going to step through this. Go back to legs here. And there's our initial takeoff there. And we're going to step through our route here. We're going to take off there. Go to the right slightly. And then put it to Keith. Femco. Looks good. And then it's going to stop at Waypon and pick up again at rides. So I don't see any problem with connecting that right there. So we're going to go ahead and if you hit this, it'll put the rides down in the scratch pad, and then just move it up into here, and hit execute, and now it connects you from here. It's all connected there. So let's go ahead and see what else we've got going on here now. So it looks like 35 right goes Hannah, Fesca, and then right into the airport right here. This is our missed approach right here. But at Hannah we want to be at 6,000. And then Fesca, so looks good. Everything looks perfect on here. Go ahead and oh wait, there is a vector right there between let me see where it is here. Previous page. It looks like Hannah. Let's go back here.
Miami Ground, American 1642, requesting
So it may
pushback.
be a vector.
American 1642, pushback request accepted.
So we're just, it looks like a straight plane. Let's just go ahead and put this in the scratch pad. We'll move it over to here. Execute it. take care of everything. So we're all set now with our flight plan. Looking good. So let's go back up here. We're going to flip this back. I don't think we need that anymore. And flip this back to a regular map now. Now we're going to go
Miami
to,
ground, Gemini
now that we've got the
965,
flight
requesting
plans out, we're
pushback.
going to finish up the
Gemini
process
965
here.
pushback request accepted. Miami ground American
So you want to
1642
just,
requesting the end of pushback.
this is that, remember I told you it's
American
going to be 15.4 on
1642
the
request
fuel.
to end pushback received.
I can show that to you here if we go back into the menu page here.
Miami ground American
There's your
1642 with Sierra ready to taxi
15.356 with the
IFR.
15.4.
American 1642 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 30 via taxiway 20 Tango Quebec 8 cross runway 27 Quebec 8.
This is what we
Contact
actually
tower
have.
on 118.3
This will
when
help
ready.
you out when you're watching your fuel along the way. On the progress page, it'll show you how much fuel you have each step of the way.
Taxiing, hold short runway 30 using
Fuel
taxiway
weight
20 Tango
thing, and
Quebec
that's
8
gonna
cross
put that
runway
in here for
27
you.
Quebec 8
So
American
this in.
1642.
You carry a little bit of reserve fuel. I like to do cost index
Miami
at
ground
40.
Gemini
It's not quite so
965 requesting
aggressive.
the end of pushback. Gemini
And
965
flight
request
level,
to end pushback
we're going to
received.
do 20,000. Put that up into there. And
Miami
then
ground Gemini 965 with Sierra ready to taxi IFR.
transition altitude. The United
Gemini
States is
965 taxi
18,000.
2 and hold short of runway 30 via taxiway 20 Tango
Execute
Quebec 8
that.
cross runway 27
Now we're going to
Quebec
set our
8.
takeoff.
Contact
limits and how
tower
the
on
plane's going to fly.
118.3 when ready.
Flaps are usually set on 5 for takeoff with this plane. Center of gravity is going to
Taxi
be
2 and hold short runway 30
24.6.
using
We're
taxiway
going to carry
20
these
Tango
numbers over
Quebec
here.
8 cross runway
123,
27 Quebec 8
124,
Gemini
and
965.
133 here. And go up here and put in that 133. It goes in right here. 33. There we go. Let's see what else we gotta do down here. I think that pretty much does it for that. I think we're all set now with that, with all that information. Alright, so now let's go back and finish our setup here. We turn our flight director on. So that's all all we have to do right now with the FMS. So let's go ahead and our next step is turning the flight director on. Oops, I'm the wrong page here. Go up here. Turn on your flight director. Okay. And then go ahead and get your auto throttle armed when you're on it. Alright, we're going to set up seat belts. Turn on our seat belts. And the chimes. And then the next thing we're going to turn on is the yaw damper. This will be right there. Keeps the plane stable during flight. Your cabin pressure is going to be, we said our We want to set that to our cruise, and we set that at 20,000. In fact, let's go ahead and, while we're at it, we'll go ahead and set our cruise altitude 20,000. Alright, so you have to remember to put this in. Otherwise, your passengers are going to get a little uncomfortable and your alarms are going to go off. So 20,000 and our landing altitude, yeah, let's see what that's going to be. There's KMCO. And it's going to be 95 feet. Set that at 100. That's good to go. Okay. Turn on the fuel pumps next. You don't have to have them all turned on to start up the APU, but you know what? I'm just going to get them all set up, so I don't have to worry about it. APU, we'll turn that to start. You have to flip that down and then start. Okay, now it'll take a couple minutes for that to get going. And you'll see this needle where it's going to swing way up here, and then slowly come back down. And this little light right here, a blue light, will come on when it's ready. There it goes right there. So the APU startup right there. And once the blue light comes on here, then we're going to flip on the generators here. These two in the middle. These are for the APU. These two outside ones here are when you get the engine started. These will be the ones that you turn on for the engines. So that's okay. There we go. So if this is ready to go, we'll flip these on. You have to have these on because if you don't, once you disconnect the ground power, you're going to be running off a battery, and that's not going to last very long. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and turn our lights on. You can turn whatever lights you want. I just turn them all on. I know you're not supposed to, but that's, I'm not going to worry about all that stuff right now. There we go. So let's go ahead and disconnect our ground power unit now. We'll go back into the FMC to do that. Into the menu button. Ground power. And we just click on release, and they're disconnecting that. We gotta also get the wheel chocks removed. But before I do that, I want to make sure that we have our parking brake needs to be set for that. So make sure that's on before you go back into it. Alright, so we're going to remove the wheel blocks. Those are gone. Perfect. Alright. Now we're going to turn on our APU bleed. APU bleed switch is the middle switch right down here. Okay, and now we're gonna request backup. Let's take a look out here and see what's going on here outside. Okay, all doors are closed, so we're ready for backup. We can You can use the PMDG backups if you want to. They are located. Let's see. Go back here. Under ground services. Let's see here. Where did I see those at? Next page. These are all the different stuff you can do here. Stuff that we're not going to worry about right now. Next page. Baggage. You can do baggage if you want to. And pushback right here. You can do it right there. But you know what, I'm not going to mess with that today. I just want to let you know it's there. It's pretty cool too. But we're just going to do the we're just going to request ground. Request pushback.
PMDG 736 pushback request accepted.
We better disconnect that tracking point. Actually, you're not supposed to.
PMDG 736 request to end pushback received.
Alright, here we go. We're almost done with this exercise. All we gotta do is get our engine fired up. Go back inside the plane. We're going to start engine number 2. So there's 1, there's 2. We got to flip this to ground over there, and then turn on your right start there. And then you can watch. And this gets to 20%, then we'll turn on our fuel. Well, N1, yeah, let's see, N2 is already at 29%. We can flip this on now. Flip on our fuel down here. This light turns off up here, this one right here, then we can start the next one. There we go. So back here, restart engine. Now that's turned off. We turn this one to ground, and then back. 20%. We'll go ahead and flip on our other fuel. That one. Wait for this upper light to go off.
PMDG 7 tree 6 taxi 2 and hold short of runway tree 0 using taxiway 20 Tango Quebec 8 cross runway 27 Quebec 8. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready.
Alright. Just got taxi clearance. Runway 30. And this is all done. Alright, let's go ahead. We can turn this off here. And let's see what's next. Okay, now once you get down here, so now we want to, we're going to get ready to shut off our APU now that the engine is running, but before we do, we want to get these two end ones running. Otherwise we're going to be running off battery when we shut the APU off. So start that. Okay, we're good to go. Now we're going to turn off the APU switch. And then we want to turn off the APU bleed switch that we turned on earlier. I believe that, no, that's isolation valve. APU bleed right here. There we go. Turn that on. And then we want to turn on our two hydraulic pumps here in the middle. There. And then we want to turn on the packs. Left and right packs. You'll hear those start up. And there they go. Everybody in the cabin will be more comfortable. Okay. And then the only thing you have to do after this is to finish setting up your takeoff settings up top. So, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to save that for the next video. And I think that's just about going to be the end of this video. I hope you learned something. If you hit the like button, if you hit the subscribe button, it'll pull up the next video for you. It should anyway. So that the next video we're going to start from right here. We're going to taxi to runway 30 and head towards Orlando. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a little bit for the next video.